Hi guys, welcome back to Determined to Praise. So I pray that you guys are having a great new year so far. I pray that you guys are feeling encouraged, feeling strengthened in this new year, in this new month. I pray that you guys are deciding to step out and do something new, do something different, and not continue down the same path that we normally go down. Let's let God use us in this year and do great things and not be afraid of the changes or the challenges that come with these new things. So, as you know, we've been just doing the faith over fear, trusting in God in this new year, and following after what He has for us and not letting fear and doubt and worry and everything that can go wrong stop us from trying something different. It's really exciting but really scary at the same time. But I just want to encourage you guys. I know for me, uh, one thing that I've done new this year, um, is at my church, Deeper Life Deliverance Ministry. They do a roundtable every Friday. We speak about a different topic each month, and for this month, we're talking about visible but hidden. And I was asked to join the first Friday of this month, and so pretty much I'm continuing out doing every Friday this month, which is really hard for me. Well, I'm not going to say it's hard. I'm going to say it's scary, because I'm at the point where I really do my best to be obedient. And it's not always easy to do that, because we let so many things creep into our mind. It's been scary, but it's been exciting. Um, you know, I'm just excited to be used, excited to share what I have, and excited to just do something new, to step out a little bit more, to allow God in a little bit more, give Him more space, give Him more room to do things. So, tune in, you guys, and check it out. It'll be on Facebook Live. Um, at 5:45, 6 o'clock, every Friday. So check it out. We've been having some really good conversations. It's been really, really fun, and it's just been exciting. So that's my new thing for this year. So feel free to comment below anything you've tried this year so far, maybe something you want to do and you're just a little bit nervous, you're still a little scared, so you're kind of on the fence about it, and that's fine because that happens. But just don't stay there. Don't stay on that fence. Jump over it and try that new thing. So last week we talked about trusting the process, because as you know, going through the process is really difficult. When it gets hard, because it's pressure and you're feeling squeezed and pushed, and God's stretching you in all types of uncomfortable ways, and it just makes you really, really nervous. And so today I want to talk about not letting the pressure stop you, because we go on this journey and we start trusting God and we start moving it. And as soon as we get to a place where it starts getting too uncomfortable and you start feeling too much pressure, we're like, okay, no, 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 we're going to back up. No, 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 we're going to move. There's too much going on. It gets too crazy. Because it's everybody goes through it in a different way, and everybody's challenged in a different way. Because all of us have different ways of trusting God and not trusting God. Some people can trust God this way, some people trust God that way. So the things that we go through are all going to be different for each person. Our storms are all going to be different. They're going to affect people differently. So things that are easy for me may be harder for you, and things that are easy for you may be harder for me. Everybody's different. So when you're going through these storms, and when chaos is surrounding you, and when you're feeling pressure, and when you're in a new stage in your life and it's just extremely uncomfortable, don't move, guys. We have to stay in the fire. We have to stay under that pressure, because that pressure is what creates that new thing. The pressure is what helps us grow the faith. The pressure is what helps us to understand God more, trust Him more. That pressure is necessary. It's very scary. It's very uncomfortable, but it's very necessary for us to become who God needs us to be. So I wrote down the definition of pressure. It says continuous physical force exerted or against an object by something in contact with it. So pressure is just like something's constantly pushing, 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 and it's getting heavy, and it's getting harder, and it's getting unbearable. And you're like, listen, I don't think I can take much more of this. But guess what? You can, because we do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So we're not doing this pushing in our own strength. We're not doing this fighting in our own strength. We're doing it through the strength that God is going to continuously give us, because He sees our battle, He sees our fight, He sees what we're going through, and He understands, and it's necessary. As much as it hurts, as much as it causes pain and it causes different things and it's frustrating, it's necessary, because you would never understand and learn and trust the way that God created you to if we don't go through these different things. Um, so I wrote down like, so when we're in the pot, you know, like a crab, we're in the boiling pot. We're getting ready to cook. God's getting ready to cook us. He's getting ready to do something new on us. And just like crabs, when that water is hot, them crabs, they know what's happening. They know what's getting ready to happen, and they don't want to deal with the heat, the fire. They don't want to die. And we're the same way. You in the heat, you know, God's stretching you. He's doing something different in you, and He's pulling and He's plucking and He's cleaning out your insides and He's throwing you in that hot water. He's cooking you. He's getting ready to do something in you. When you come out, you're not going to look the same. You're going to come out looking a different. You're going to look different. And just like the crabs, we jump out because we don't want to die out. We don't want to deal with the heat. We don't want to be uncomfortable. We don't want to be squished. And we jump out the pot. But when we jump out the pot, we don't let God finish His work in us. And all we do is really delay what already has to happen in the first place. It ain't like you figured out a way around it. You're like, yeah, I don't got to deal with that no more. You still going to have to deal with it regardless. You know, it's not going to disappear. It's not going to stop. It's in God's will. It has to happen. It has to come to pass. So all you're doing is delaying it, which is kind of pointless. But you know, I get it. We're human beings. We tend to run when we get scared. I understand completely because I used to be the same way. And I just really do my best to push. And I mean, it's hard. It is really hard. But if you look at the big picture, it makes it a little bit easier. So, um, just don't be afraid of the changes and the challenges that have to come because those changes and challenges are what create the overflow of blessings. So we have to learn how to embrace this scariness, this hard part, this pressure, this process, this uncomfortable thing that we have to go through. We have to learn how to embrace it because it's not here to hurt you. It's here to help you do better. It's here to help you learn. It's here to help you grow. It's a necessary and needed process for you to become who God has created you to be. So I wrote down a couple of Bible scriptures. Bear with me because they were all really good. I couldn't just pick a couple. The first one is, give your burdens to the Lord, and He will take care of you. He will not permit the godly to slip and fall. That's Psalms 55:22. Give your burdens to God. Stop trying to carry the weight by yourself. Trust Him and know that He hears you and He understands what's going on. And that He was not going to let you slip and fall. He's not going to let you fail. You will not fail. He understands you. He sees you. He knows what you need. The next one is, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. That's Philippians 4:6. Don't worry about anything. Tell God what you need. Pray about it and thank Him for what He's already done. The Lord hears His people when they call to Him for help. He rescues them from all their troubles. Psalms 34:17. God is going to rescue you from the trouble that you are in. You just have to trust Him. I press on to reach the end of the race and receive the heavenly prize, for which God, through Christ Jesus, is calling us. Philippians 3:14. You have to press on because you have to remember that what we're going through is worth it for the gift that we're going to receive at the end of this race. You push through because you want to receive your expected end. Just like in a regular race, everybody's running because they want to get first place, so they run as fast as they can, as hard as they can, as quick as they can, as much as it hurts and is painful, so that they can win. We want to win this thing at the end of the day, right? We want to make it into heaven. We want to hear, well done, God is pleased. That's what we want to hear, right? So we have to keep pushing through in this process, regardless of how hard it's getting. Am I saying it's easy? Absolutely not. But we have to trust God, and we have to know that He does all things for our good. So, the next one is, in this world, you have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. That is John 16:33. We're going to have trouble in this world, but the trouble of this world cannot defeat us because Jesus has already overcome it. He already died and came back. Death can't win. The problems in this world can't win. Sin can't win. It can't win. It can't defeat us. So even though you feel defeated and you feel tired and you feel overworked and overwhelmed, your situation can't win and it won't win. No storms last forever. It's just temporary. It's just for the moment. It's just the process. You're almost finished. You're almost there. You're getting to the end of it. Just continue to trust God and continue to push forward. Um, the next one is, when doubt filled my mind, Your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer. Psalms 94:19. Trust in him. Remember that he is God. Remember the things that he's done for you. Remember the things that he's going to do for you. Because if he promised it to you, it's going to happen. He's not a man that he shall lie. Trust in him. Continue to trust in him and know that if he's done it before, he's going to do it again. I've been through a process similar to this before. I've been through the fire already. God's going to bring me through this fire again. And when I come out, I'm going to be a whole new creature. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth everything I'm going through right now. It hurts and it's painful, but I'm going to make it through this thing. I trust in God and I have a new hope in him. Um, and the last one is, and we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose for them. That's Romans 8:28. That is one of my favorites because it just lets you know that no matter what goes on in life, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how crazy it gets, no matter what happens, it's all for a greater cause. It didn't happen by accident. It's not by, oh, just some coincidence. God laid it there purposely. So trust that, trust it, and know that even though it's hectic, God placed it there for your good. It's there to help you. It's going to help you be better. It's a reason you're going through that thing. And it's okay. No matter how bad it hurts, it's okay. Just continue to trust in God and know that it's all for your good. So, I just want to encourage you guys to just keep pushing, keep fighting. Don't let the pressure stop you. I know the process is hard. The renewing and the pulling and the stripping of the old things, it's hard. It's a very frustrating and scary process. So much pressure that comes with it. But don't quit. Don't give up now because you're so close. You're so close to getting to where God wants you. You're so close to getting to the point where God needs you to be. You're almost there. You're almost there. But if you give up now, you're going to have to start all over. If you give up now, you're going to have to wait even longer. Who wants to go through the same process over and over and over again? Because they haven't finished it the first time. Don't start over this time. Don't quit this time. Don't give up this time. Don't forfeit this time. You are almost there. You can do this. Trust in God. Trust the process and don't let the pressure stop you. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting him. And know that when you make it out of this thing, you're going to look great. You're going to feel great. And you're going to be so proud of yourself that you worked through it this time. Don't quit this time. God has greatness in you. He has better in store for you. He has more in store for you. Don't walk away from it. Don't quit. Don't stop. Think of Jesus when he died out on that cross. I know he had to want to quit. That was too much. That was a lot of pressure. That process. So much pressure. But he went through it because he understood the expected end. He understood the need. He understood that it was necessary. That process had to happen. So now we must go through the same things and we must die out. And we must let God create the process. And we must understand that the pressure is necessary. But don't give up now. You're too close. You've come too far to stop now. Don't let the pressure stop you. Don't give in. Don't give up. There's more work to do. Trust in him and know that he sees you and he's with you. You're almost done. You're almost there. You're almost there, guys. You're almost there. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You're going to make it through. I really pray that you guys enjoyed this message, that you guys stay encouraged. I know it's hard, guys. I know it's hard. I know it's frustrating. All the things that we have to go through sometimes. It's just like, Lord, this time is too much. But it's not too much. Trust him. And if he's placed it there on your plate, it's for a reason. If he's given it to you, it's for a reason. Don't let the pressure make you stop. Don't quit. Don't give up now. You've got it. You're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there. This is a new year. Comes with new things, new sacrifices, new challenges, new pressures. But we have to trust in him and know that it's necessary and it's needed. I really, really hope that you guys stay encouraged in this new year. Stay encouraged. Let's push. Let's go harder this year. Let's say yes. Give God the yes this year. Let's continue to die out to old things and continue to become the new creature. Let's continue to let God do his works in us on this year. Trust him in a different way on this year. Let him do new things in you. on this year, guys. Let's go. Let's move forward. Let's get the blessings. Let's give God the glory. Let's keep moving forward, guys. There's new and great better things to come this year. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what it is. So we have to go through this process and deal with this pressure so that we can get to the glory and get to the great things that God has for us. Stay encouraged, guys. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep trusting God, keep moving forward. You've got this. You can do it. You can do it. I promise you that you can do it. Please stay encouraged. Please, please, please stay encouraged. Continue to trust Him. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Please comment. And I really, really hope that you guys enjoy this, that you guys get something out of this, and that it just helps. It helps you stay strong. It helps you know that you guys, you can do it. You guys, you can do it. You can do it. I promise you can do it. Have a blessed day. Have a great week. And continue to push. Don't let the pressure make you stop. You guys got this. Bye.